let's talk about the Big Ten, too. HD brought it up. There is actually
Vanderbilt Tennessee. Come on.
There's a scenario in which Michigan actually plays Ohio State in the Big Ten title game again, if that were to play out.
Well, break down that scenario for us, Sam.
Yeah. Take a look at the All-State Player Predictor, and this is what the week and the chaos can look like. Ohio State Buckeyes, 51% chance to win the Big Ten title game. Right there behind them, Indiana as well. They play Purdue this weekend. Oregon as well, still hanging in the balance, and Michigan with a 1% chance to win the Big Ten title game, although they have a good chance to make the Big Ten title game if they were to just beat that team in Ohio State for the 5th straight time, guys. Let's talk a little bit about the Big Ten. You know, there is that wild scenario where those two could actually play each other again in Indianapolis a week after playing each other. But Ohio State and Indiana are in, this weekend if both of them take care of business, which, as many of the odds predict, they will do. I kind of want to start the conversation here. If we do get Ohio State and Indiana in Indianapolis in the Big Ten title game, what's that game really worth outside of a trophy for a conference title? Because by all intents and purposes, they could both get buys as well.
I think it's all about just the new and the old, right? That's really what it is. It's just about the changing of the guard potentially, right? For Indiana to have back-to-back 10-win seasons, for them to have that opportunity in the Big Ten championship game with Cignetti going up against Ryan Day. And that's where I think it's pretty exciting, right? To see that just in this modern era of college football, you can get an opportunity to coach at a place like Indiana and take your team to the top of the world, essentially, right? And you can Google it and just say, hey, man, we win. That's what we do. So I would just say it's a little bit of just the potential changing of the guard in the Big Ten if Indiana were to win that in the Big Ten championship game.
And neither of those teams have played multiple opponents like an Alabama has, right? I mean, they just haven't. So we get to see them play against their counterpart in a lot of ways.
I mean, and you guys know how much I love Julian Sain, and I think how talented he is. Of course, how improved the offense is every single week this season. But we really haven't seen Julian Sain tested to some degree as far as just like, hey, I know that he had a good game against Washington. He's played really good football throughout the season. But just has he really hit adversity like that, like an Alabama and Ty Simpson has? We haven't seen that moment
What's the best defense Ohio State's faced this year?
Texas?
Washington?
Texas.
Well, sure, Texas.
Texas, you could say Texas, right? And I would say that Texas defense was probably better then than it is now in a lot of ways, right? Especially with their pass defense.
Held to 14 points?
You know, that's again, that discussion of, it was September versus now.
First ever career start for Sain, too. So,
Correct, yeah.
And I will go back to this because
it's Penn State, though, right?
Okay.
That's the best
a good point.
Okay.
Yeah. I go back to this because Julian Sain just played without Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith this week against Rutgers, and it was a little bit rough for him. It didn't necessarily look great on the box score, and he's surrounded by so much talent. I mean, he still has other guys that can make plays for him, but the defense is really where Ohio State shines.
Yeah.
So Julian Sain, the quarterback gets all the shine and everything when it comes down to it, but that defense has like 4 first-round draft picks.
And the Rutgers matchup is a little misleading, too. I think when you watch Ohio State as a whole, it's a little misleading because they're so dang good, right? It's more about, like, let's not mess it up. Let's just play clean football and let the other team mess it up.
Right.
When you're that talented and that much better than every opponent you play against, there really is no advantage for you to take risks that way.
Georgia's played a little bit like that this year at times.
At times, too, yeah. It's kind of just like, listen, eventually we're just going to wear you out in the fourth quarter. We're going to hit you with a haymaker. We're just going to score 2 extra points here late, and it's going to look like a comfortable win, right? So for Ohio State, we're also talking about Coach Schiano, right, who was on that staff that knows that team extremely well. So he knows how to push certain buttons.
Very good. All right, fans, check out ESPN.com/All-State Playoff Predictor to check out your team's chances at making the CFP using all of the tools and toggles as well.
You want this, you got that. No way, what you want.